Toshi Yoshida is a popular artist from the 20th century. He's most known for his landscapes and animal paintings. In this video, I'm going to be putting some of my favorite works by him on these shoes. But first, I have to acetone them, so let's get to that. If you've seen even one of my videos, you know what's happening here. I'm using acetone to break down and remove the previous coat of paint on this pair of shoes. These were the color changing shoes I painted a couple weeks ago. This paint was a little thicker than usual because of the thermocolor pigment that gives it the ability to change color. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. And now, they're ready to paint. Okay, so the base coat on the entire shoe is going to be a canvas yellow color. Most of Toshi Yoshida's prints have this canvas color as the background, so I'll be doing exactly the same. Okay, this is the first print I'm going to be using. And I don't know much about like the nuance to a lot of art, and sometimes the deeper meaning can be lost on me. So that's just why I love landscape art, because it just is what it is. I love the attempt to capture a moment, or even a place, whether that be taking pictures, sketching, painting. In my opinion, Toshi Yoshida was one of the best at just that, capturing the beauty of the moment. So I hope I can do his beautiful art justice on this pair of shoes. And I was very proud of how the toe box turned out, even though it took forever to finish. Well, at least compared to the sides, which were actually done in a timely manner. I had a lot of fun with the layering of this, with far off mountains in the background and plentiful bamboo in the foreground. I think this painting has a lot of depth, and the more you look at it, the more you find. And I obviously had a lot less room to work with, so I had to cut some stuff out. And it's not as detailed as Toshi's, but I really like it. It's definitely the strongest part of this custom. And I mean, I use just so many different colors on it. I love the vibrancy of this portion of the shoe. I think it's really attention grabbing, and it was honestly just really fun to paint. I had a great time, one of my most fun projects in a minute. But with this being done, I can move on to the middle portion. So I forgot to record the beginning here. I'm going to paint the details on the mountain, and then I'm going to use teal for the sea. I like this print, but I didn't have much space on the side to get all the details, which is a shame because this is a beautiful painting, and the attention to detail is really crazy, but I didn't have the space to get the whole scope of the print. And because the mountains are far off, I'm going to put a thin coat of white that once dry will make them look far off. Then I'll do the same with the ocean, making it look hazy and a little ethereal like in the painting. Now I'm painting this smaller lush hillside. This is the foreground, and I'm adding different shades of green for shading, and then finishing this portion off by adding a bunch of pine trees. So with that, this portion of the shoe is finished. And for the last print, I'll be using this beautiful painting of Mount Fuji. If I had to give it a guess, I would say this is a brisk fall day in Japan, just based off the colors, and the colors chosen are really just perfect. All in all, I'm going to be nearly done with the shoes. A lot has gone into making them. I do like them, but it's nice to finally be done. This portion is going to seem way quicker to paint, only because I didn't record as much of it. I'm going to clean up the shoes and then give you some shots of the shoes fully finished and fleshed out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You should subscribe if you did. Have a good one. Bye.